Now, how close to real life was this?
Well, we had never lost a child together, but it was a backstory that I felt was really interesting, and I think it gave the dramatic tone they were looking for, what we used to have in General Hospital. And you know, it kind of kick-started her part on the show and gave us a backstory and something really interesting.
And you're involved in a triangle in this, right?
Well, there's really not a triangle. I'm sort of like a Mountie who was a forensic investigator who is now, you know, gone away from that. So I kind of do good, take care of crime, charm women. I'm sort of the James Bond of what we call Hope Valley.
Really? So after doing soaps for so long, I mean, that is one of the toughest things you can do in this business. Does everything else seem easy?
I got to tell you, when we do sometimes 5 or 6 pages a day, and everybody says, "My God, I can't believe the amount of dialogue we have and the amount of work."
Wait, is 5, 6 pages a lot or a little?
We used to sometimes have 60, 70 pages of dialogue on a daytime show at
daily.
some point. Daily, yeah. So you learn to hit your mark and learn your lines.
I'm just wondering how long it takes to shoot 5, 6 pages. Is that like a
10 hours, 12 hours, depending on what's involved.
And again, on the soaps, you would bang that out.
Oh,
no time.
No time. Yeah.
You forget the lines, you just kind of improv.
Pick each other up. It was sort of like stock theater.
It's what you...
She's here. Oh, she's flying in. She's got her own microphone.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Good ending.
I was just talking about you. Hi.
Hi.
How have you been? It's good to see you.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
Here, you sit here. Come on. You
Okay,
get
all right.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
The good old
All right,
10 freeway.
Wait a minute. Time's up. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
Doing great.
Okay.
We
now,
love your haircut on the period piece.
Yes.
Oh
hair.
yeah,
It's
that
so
was for the
cute.
season 2.
So
we're in
we're
season
talking
3.
about it's a kind of a wonderful thing. You guys are working together, and it's a little maybe unusual. How did it feel to you?
Well, we started this season off with a divorce. We got divorced on General Hospital.
I've been saying very nice things prior to this. I thought I'd remind you.
By the way, he's been good. He's been good.
There's a lot of divorce. I think we're on the market for divorce, it seems like.
But the backstory we had was interesting last year with the death of a son that was adopted, and et cetera.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You guys are good at divorce.
Yes, I think, we're marketable for it.
You got,
At least you can laugh about it. I love that. Art.
have you ever done, the play Love Letters?
I haven't.
I haven't done it, no.
Maybe
You
that
know,
would
we've been
be
asked.
a
Yeah,
perfect-
we've been asked to do it, but it's never actually worked out.
Because
in
you're
our
always
schedules.
working,
Well,
which is a good thing.
that's a blessing. Yes, we're
Yes.
grateful
That's a
for
good
that.
thing.
We were asking Jack. I mean, you guys know what buttons to push. You know each other really well. Good buttons and bad buttons, right? So when you get to act together, do you just step away from all of that, or is it all part of what we're seeing?
I think we step away from it pretty well.
I'm a stirrer, so I like to trigger her
Yes,
anytime I
know.
can.
Yeah.
So after a scene that we do a take, I'll say, "Are you really going to do it that way?" And then that just gets her going, which I love to do. So I'm sorry, it's part of guy
And
girl
yes, I
stuff.
do. I do it that way.
We have our version of that here. It goes
you do?
It goes like this.
Yeah.
You really going to wear that today?
You don't even have to say anything. It's just the look you give. It's the look.
How about this one? You like your hair that way? All right, so.
Steve C.
How about this one? How old are you? That's
Men
my
like to
favorite.
stir things, so that's what we do.
Of
We're not
course
too
it is.
bad at it ourselves.
No,
Right.
they're not bad
It's
at all.
just subtle.
It is. It
It's
has to be
subtle.
subtle, and it's just to hit a little
But
button just to.
it brings you up.
So
you
what
know?
is the future? How many episodes will you be on, or how does this work?
Well, I start on the 20th, and I'll be in through the rest of the season. Move forward with the mayor. So I have a romantic
Oh, so
interest
you
with
have- okay,
him,
all right.
and he'll have a
How do you
romantic
feel
interest
about
with
that?
somebody else. So
At some point, do you think there's a little karmic destiny with the two of you?
No pressure.
In real
You
life?
can't. No, I mean you can't escape each other one way or the other. Right?
well, he kind of made this happen for us on When Calls the Heart. He talked to the producers, and they brought me in. So, I mean, I was really grateful for that, and I really appreciate it.
That's cool.
So most
Yeah.
of the time when you have breaks, you're discussing, I'm assuming, kids, life,
Yes.
those types of no?
It's seriously like we are still married. We have to
Really?
deal with our children and what's going on with
Yeah.
them, and we just
Yeah.
we've gone to a new level of a relationship, I think, right? And love
Absolutely.
each
We're
other
still
that
at one
way.
day at a time
I
with the
love
children.
how, most of the time divorce ends in such an ugly fashion, and it's always nice and encouraging to see true friendship. Not just for your sake, but for the kids' sake. And
Yes,
it's just nice
it's
to have
possible.
that.
How old are
Absolutely.
the kids?
24 and
Yeah, 25 and 21.
Yeah.
Did you just go like this?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Jack.
You lose count when they're adults, right? It's like
In their 20s,
They're grown
roughly, give or take.
That's amazing.
Thanks, we had an interview and a half. Thank you very,
yes,
very much.
good to see you guys.
Sorry, wait.
It's all right. When Calls the Heart airs Sunday, 9 o'clock on the Hallmark Channel. Great to see you again.
Thank
See
you.
you,
Jack,
Steve.
it's always
Thanks,
my
buddy.
man. Thank
All right,
you.
pleasure.
No one's
Thank you.
ever looked better running in from
I
the
know.
car.
By the way, did you play it that way? Because it was good.
That was good.
Always the drama.
Yeah.
Say hi.